Hello folks, it's me, I'm Biggy and I'm be back. Are you the binge watcher that you wanted to see this video early? Then congratulations, you are actually a part of the membership program. You are actually able to watch this video early because you are a member and you're supporting me financially, so thank you for that. The rest of you guys who are just joining me a couple of days later, hi. Yes, this is another episode of Grim Dawn. Let us go ahead and continue where we left off there at the burial hill here, and we're just gonna go and do some quests over here. As you can see, I'm just level 8. I'm just starting off. Nothing to see here other than just shooting with my two-handed range weapon here. And we're just doing this just for now. I've forgotten to sell off some of my older things, but that's fine. And we have a couple of quests on our right hand side already. We have a couple of people to find. There's Milton Hart. And this little spot right here is tempting. It's a dangerous domain, meaning that the enemies are slightly higher level, so we could try that. So if I do this, you can see my health slowly going down. Let us move to an area where that we are higher up than everything else, and you can see that the enemies here are a little bit, if not a lot, stronger. But we already dinged as calculated. Is this a little bit? These guys are a little bit too strong for us. So let's stay away from the putrid waters down here, and let's just start shooting. Open a portal right here and see if this is going to be our first death or not. It's very likely. Open another portal. Oops, that's the boss. And as you can see, he's much stronger than anything else we've faced before. We're just hoping that the potions are actually strong enough to withstand the hits from his quills. Oh, and yep, whenever we see red, we'll just drink a couple of the potions here. Ah, very nice. And as you can see here, his loot is a little bit better. So let us grab all of these things. Remember that the blue items are the ones that are epic. They're the best ones. And the green items are the second best ones. But already we are quite happy that he's dropped like mutiny. Oh wow. What a real appropriate thing for our character here. We also have Vylot's Rings of Alacrity. It's going to add 3 acid damage to our attack, so let's just go ahead and pop that guy in here. This is not a better armor. This is a better hat. So let's do that. We don't have enough physique for this shoulder, so let's go ahead and pop some physique. We could undo these points here. We only need 1 point here to pop this in. And as for anything else, I think these pants here are slightly better. So let's switch. What else is better? We have a green shield that has seismic blast, but that will have to wait until we are done here. When we are until we are at higher level. But yeah, we are done here pretty much. in this little dangerous domain. Thanks for the extra levels. By the way, I would not have been able to do that on uh, veteran difficulty at all. So it's not recommended that we do that. Just FYI, you can switch between different difficulties, like normal and veteran, at any point in the game. Let's not stand in the acid here. Again, let's not stand in the acid. Just moving and shooting, moving and shooting. And let's keep shooting. Just keep shooting. We even got a hat that looks kind of like Misfortune's hat. And let's deal with this heroic spoils here. And let's see if we have some better items here. Let's see. And already, if you're watching since last episode, we've got a nice boost to our inventory. This is only going to increase once our reputation increases. I actually like the vampiric gold thing here. Actually, this will add just a tiny bit of acid damage to everything. Okay, and what about this hat? Slightly better. But I prefer the offensive ability and energy regeneration. And what else do we have here? Nothing much. I think we are going to keep going here. That was one of the guys that we needed to kill, which was Pharaohs the Rotted. He will always be spawning in this location. Yep. And next up, at this point in game, I think it's a good time for us to switch over some of the loot filters. So press O to look at the loot filter. I said, oh, I don't want to see any more common items. They're too common for me. And I want to always show double rare, but that's feature that's going to be more important in the future rather than now. Okay, so if we move forward here, we're going to reach Whitemire. Yep, as we move towards this direction, we're going to see that we're having trouble a little bit dealing with all of these additional creatures here. But that's fine. We're purposely saving up points for something really cool. So you can see here, the area here has been blocked out. That's fine. Let's go ahead and grab some of these things. We'll move towards the right here. And let's hope we get some slith necklaces. By dealing with some of this slith. Well, no such luck at the moment. That's fine. We're trying to get to level 10 for a couple of reasons. But once we hit level 10, we start to have some fun with our build. Yeah, let's move back, start shooting. Oh, I've forgotten a really important part of the game already, so let us go ahead and wait until we... Okay. Please don't shoot me from off screen. I've got to talk about devotions. Devotion is, if you look here, basically a lot of star signs everywhere. Yep. So the thing is, we probably want to, uh, every time we put points to a shrine, we could unlock basically a new shrine somewhere um, that actually adds skills to our build. I'm not sure which one to go for yet, but we should start adding points towards one that deals fire damage. So if I say put it here, and yeah, we probably want Fiend, which devilish flames for on you, incinerating all they touch. Um, so we probably want this very one. So let's start adding stars here. You can see here the first star of the Fiend constellation has 15 fire damage and 15 chaos damage, and we need to move forward with 1, 2, 3, 4, 4 more stars, 4 more shrines to look for to be able to unlock our first devotion. And basically, devotions unlock various stats and skills, and the devotion tree is absolutely massive. There's so much that you could learn to do in this game, and we also spend so much time doing things like devotions over and over. Yep, as you can see here, if I zoom out using this function right here, there's a absolute ton of devotions that we could actually do here. Okay, so let's go ahead and keep going here and see what is in store for us. Well, we've got a couple of more lists to deal with here. These guys are getting quite annoying, and I'm a little bit under level. Yeah, that makes us a little bit under to deal with these guys. But we've got a slit necklace, which is pretty important. But at the very least, I want to get to level 10. And I think this little area, this little encounter here, is just going to do the trick here. Because there's going to be a couple of guys we need to fight. And we probably want to move backwards a little bit. And as you can see, my shot has slowed. Yep. Okay. I'll stay in place for a little bit. And as you can see, health is regenerated. Very good. Oh, this guy needs to die first. He blocked my shot. Okay. Finally. A couple of more guys here in this rift. Being slowed is not fun. Okay, whew. Right. I think if we move up a little bit, I think this is the last set of enemies. Let's move away here. I don't want to get stunned. Oh, these guys are way too strong. Alright, the damage dealer's down. Okay, keep shooting. And we are at level 10. Wonderful. And why that is wonderful is, let's deal with this little guy first. Yep, let's shoot at all these guys. I'm going to demonstrate why this game is so amazing. At level 10, you get to pick a second class. Yep. So basically, this game has a total of 9 classes. So uh, you could actually pick a secondary class as a combination in your with your first class, and that would unlock a new class, so to speak. So, for example, if I put Inquisitor here, but be warned though that if you actually do pick a second class, you will not be able to refund uh, your points anymore. Your class is set, it's locked. You are that very class. Okay, so we put 1 point in ranged expertise, and armed with an array of powerful artifacts and relics, all Inquisitors must be prepared to face opponents when relying solely on wits of their firearm. Wielding ranged weapons allows trained Inquisitors to take out their prey from a safe distance, uh, uh, also allows you to dual wield ranged weapons. So that is amazing. So let's go ahead and go uh, 1, 2, yep, 1, 2, yep, let's go ahead and, oh, let's undo that. So, yeah, you could undo the class as well if you haven't picked the class at the beginning. Okay, please don't come right in and interrupt me while I pick my classes. But yeah, now it's too late. I can't undo my class anymore. Um, but that's fine. We're going to pick ranged expertise, and we're going to basically pump as much into ranged expertise as we can. So we have 14 points out of 3 to 1. So we go 1, 2, 4, 5, and then we just pump the rest into stats here. And 6. Okay. Yep. And with that, let's go ahead and re-pop in our Francis's gun on our right hand, and then we got ourselves a tarnished hand cannon of the elements on the left hand. Yep. If we have a searing ember, we could even put that in to add a bit more fire damage. Yes. We don't have any shoes though. That's unfortunate. But anyways, look, we have our dual wielding captain already. And that, my friends, is Misfortune. Dual wielding pistols. Yeah, it's a little bit more accurate than you think, isn't it? Okay, so we've got ourselves a portal here. Let me check on the time. All right, we are good. We have a couple of things we could do to continue on our quest. Let's keep going until we find some more guys here. We're now in Sodden Hollow. Hello, Julius. Will you be joining us anytime soon? Oops. I really should focus fire on you. And as you can see, all the points that we've saved is now paying off. We don't need this knife really, but that's fine. Let's loot. Yeah. This game got me real confused in the beginning because I had to remember that items in yellow are worse than items that are in green. So, yeah, pretty confusing to start off with. But okay, that's besides the point. Let's go ahead and start shooting this for some crystals. We're fire striking our way with dual pistols. And we're looking for our little friend Milton Hart. And try to look for and return his little amulet to Oh, there's a star right there. So Milton Heart should be right here. And we are taking a bit of damage, so let's move back. Let's deal with you for a little bit. Mr. Milton Heart, please don't... there we go. Let's grab a couple of these items here. This is a one-handed ranged weapon, and already... it's not as good as the ones we have. That's the Ring of Steel, though. That's fine. But, to be fair, the ones we have are pretty much over-leveled to begin with. Adding cunnings and casting speed would be nice. Let's see. Okay, we'll just sort items like so. And I think it's a good time to warp back. But let's just go ahead and walk inside here, just in case there's items that we could use. There we go, some food for a little bit of experience. But yeah, let's just warp back and report to Sybil Hart in Devil's Crossing that we found her younger brother and things aren't looking too good for him. Well, he's pretty much dead, so meh. First, let us sell all these things that we don't need. These pants are a little bit less. This gun we have to say goodbye to. And Devil's Mark seems amazing, but it's not what we need. We could even save it for another character, but no, we don't need to. Let's go ahead and replace this Apprentice Tunic. Puss Quill's Tail of Alacrity. It adds to poison damage. We don't have anything to do with that. This shoulder is a little bit worse than what we have currently equipped, so that will go. This will go. We don't need this dagger. We don't need this buckler. This is worse. This is worse. Let's do the quick sorting thing. This is bad. This is an Occultist Milton's Cask of Blood. This is a lot more armor. Deals damage to ethereals. Increased energy regeneration. Adds to Overguard, Blitz, Summon Familiar. We don't have any of those skills though. And it requires level 12. It's just a little bit away. And it's just going to be a better armor for us overall. So let's just keep it. This, like I said, reduces offensive ability. But it, yeah. And next is these gloves. Yep, these shields will sell immediately. This does less damage overall. So let's just sell them. This Punished Pepper Box Gun. Okay, this is just equivalent to what we have, so we don't need to worry about it. Let's sell this. Let's sell this. What about you, leggings? Pierce resistance, plus 19 cunning. Oh, this adds fire damage. No questions asked. Let's just go ahead and pop that there. Move you over onto this side. And as soon as we hit level 14, we could put in Mutiny. It does acid damage, increases offensive ability, but either way, that's probably going to be real nice for us. Anything that adds damage, really. Milton was one of the dead. I'm sorry for your loss. Close chapter on that. And at level 10, one thing I'm tempted to do is go into my stash and grab one of these really cool rings. This little ring right here. Where is it? Leo Venus's ring. Actually makes me gain a little bit more experience and also adds to my damage here. And I'm actually going to do that because I want to not have to worry about um, the experience of the game, and it will make the game faster. Anything that makes the game slightly faster is good in my book. And okay, so let us travel back through the portal we opened, which is one of the other really cool changes that this game's made. And we're going to go, let me see here. Thanks for zooming out for me. We'll probably head towards this direction and go up because Negan the Withered is towards this direction. And as we enter Foggy Bank, there's not a lot to see here in Foggy Bank, but as you can see here, our upgraded gear already is doing its work. Let's open this little portal here. And kill some of these guys here in Sodden Hollow. And these Tainted Dead. I hear a little ethereal crystal that we need to get rid of quickly. Otherwise it'll deal the damage that we can't handle. And it's just a 3% increase here. But the extra damage is nice. Otherwise you're just gonna see me dual wielding pistols. Till... yeah. I see the word attack in there somewhere. Yes. Plus 16 offensive ability and plus 4% defensive ability. This is an improvement to our offhand. So where is it? Ah, poor Francis's gun. Already outclassed. Right, let's complete this combination here. And oh, my body is reacting. Okay, we could return to Harmond to complete the quest, but let's not do that as of yet. We're going to walk around here. This is a carnage of a caravan driver. So let's go ahead and look for that caravan driver in this area. Yay. This is the most efficient way to use a gun. Stand in place and start shooting all around you. Okay. More bolt action rifles. It's going to decrease our damage, which is not what we want. But let's go ahead and start shooting here. And we'll walk around the edge of the map because that's usually where our caravan driver is. There he is. You can see the star. Let's open up. I'm from Devil's Crossing. I can get you back there. I'll open a rift for you. and push you through. Real cool. But before we continue, I think what we need to do is look around for some slits. There we go. And before we head back to Devil's Crossing. One other thing that is available, if I do so choose to use it, is the Explorer set. Okay, now I'm gonna use all this extra scrap and iron bits to repair the bridge so we can cross over. But before we do that, let's head down here to the cave entrance. Let's just do this, and let me just check for time again. Alright, we're actually 31 minutes in, and I think it's almost... Okay, let's just go ahead and go through the flooded passage here before we end things off. Or actually, makes more sense to save this flooded passage for next episode. But we're gonna go ahead and go down here to Devil's Crossing. And just head over to Harmond here. Say thank you for him giving us a quest. Alright, alright, alright. What about you, sir? Thank you for letting us save you. And there's a couple of guys that we could slay, Balros and Hagra. These guys are a little bit tougher than what we usually face. But let's go ahead and sell these. This is a silver amulet of attack, so we probably want that in place of our salt bag, which just prevents damage from materials. Okay. What about this thing here? Elemental resistance. No, we don't need this. Let's just sell you. And we'll also sell the extra ring. Rings. Okay. And let's see what else we have here. Nothing. We could sell Francis's gun. It's not... Yep. And I think that we are almost done here. Yep. Let me see if I could finish the we actually need to go to do another quest here, but I think we're just gonna stick around Whitemire for that, because we need a couple of slith necklaces. I think I'm doing this correctly. It might be Whitemire. If not, yeah, it's Whitemire. Okay. So I think what I'll need to do now is go to one of the devotion shrines, and let's see if we can get ourselves some slith necklaces before continuing down the flooded passages. Okay, there's one. Let's grab this scrap metal ball of something. If we get ourselves our third slith necklace, it's gonna be all good. Let us move this way. I've forgotten to upgrade my skill, haven't I? Let's go skill. I'm gonna go one. I'm just gonna max out ranged expertise, and then I'll switch over to uh, fire. Uh, I think back to leveling up my fire damage. Already you could see the major improvement thanks to the damage increase from ranged expertise here. Like these guys are dying in 1 or 2 shots now. If you can see up here, there's actually another shrine in the map. So far as accessibility is concerned, one thing I not a fan of is the fact that it disables sticky keys once you launch the application. But that, to be fair, that is similar to all these other software anyways. Okay, we have a desecrated shrine. Okay, what is a shrine? But okay, let's go ahead and start. This will start us an encounter with some mini bosses. And we got our last Slith necklace. And we'll deal with you. And that's a shrine cleansed. That's a devotion point. And let's go ahead and see what things we've been given here. We've got a belt, which is good. This has more armor, but also no, same armor, but also increased offensive ability. So let's just switch over, and we'll put this on once we reach level 12, which is going to be soon, I think, because what I'm going to do now is warp out of this little spot here, or back to the Whitemire Rift, and then retrace my steps up in towards the left here. It's like a little mini guide as well to guys who actually want to try this game for yourself. This game will probably be on sale again in Steam. It was on sale in the summer sale, and we're also here at the most likely going to be on sale again in October. So pick this up if you haven't already. It's really amazing. They're looking for Slith necklaces, so we're just going to give them what they need, and we're just going to sell what we don't want here. We don't need any of these things. But we already we have a Slith primal ring that adds damage to beastkin and energy generation with lots of really cool resistances. So we're going to use that and replace this ring like so. And I think it's a good point to call that video. So thanks for joining in. It's me, I'm Biggy, and this has been run of Misfortune against Grim Dawn. So if you haven't subscribed, if you like the video and you haven't left a like, please also leave a like. If you are actually enjoying this kind of content and you want to see more, you can subscribe. And you could also, if you're feeling generous, become a member of the channel. Like I said, you could binge watch this series all the way through. But that being said, thanks for joining in. It's me, I'm Biggy, and I'll be back. See you guys in a bit.